Chief Justice Earl Warren's tenure, the Supreme Court had decided a number of cases which generally expanded constitutional protections for the rights of the criminally accused. The Burger and Rehnquist courts have subsequently pared some of those constitutional protections. Although the Burger court left the exclusionary rule as it was developed in the Mapp case standing, it legitimized a number of important exceptions. The most important of these came in the United States v. Leon in 1984. Proceeding on an anonymous tip of unproved reliability, police officers began an investigation into Alberto Leon's alleged drug trafficking. A search warrant was issued after several deputy district attorneys reviewed an affidavit summarizing the officer's surveillance. The searches turned up large quantities of narcotics and drug paraphernalia. After Leon and co-defendants were indicted on federal drug charges, a federal judge granted a motion to suppress evidence on the grounds that the affidavit was insufficient to establish probable cause. The government countered that the exclusionary rule should not be applied where evidence is seized by the police in good faith reliance on what they believed to be a valid warrant. The exclusionary rule is designed to deter police from flouting the Fourth Amendment, not to punish the incompetence of the magistrate who issued the warrant. Writing for the majority of the Supreme Court, Justice Byron White ruled that the exclusionary rule should be modified to allow the use of evidence obtained by police officers acting in good faith on a search warrant issued by a neutral magistrate, even though the warrant is ultimately to be unsupported by probable cause. White reasoned that since the Fourth Amendment contains no specific provision precluding the use of evidence at defendant's trial, the exclusionary rule is not set in stone, but is purely a creation of the Supreme Court. Thus, Leon established a good faith exception to the exclusionary rule. But as Justice White pointed out, there are limits to the good faith exception. According to Justice White, the officer's reliance on the magistrate's probable cause determination and on the technical sufficiency of the warrant he issues must be objectively reasonable. Furthermore, if the magistrate who issued the warrant was intentionally misled by the officer, the fruits of the search may be suppressed. And the good faith exception does not apply in cases where the magistrate acts as a rubber stamp, or where the warrant is not based on probable cause, or fails to specify the place to be searched and the items to be seized.